Check tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your first purchase with TCG Center 5 code. You can also trade your Pokemon bulk for a new Sun.
How's it going, Poke fans? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, I'm gonna play with Aerodactyl Wobbuffet deck built for the standard format. So, Aerodactyl, the Pokemon that's actually restored with the effect of the Old Amber Aerodactyl. So this is the card that you can actually put on your bench with the effect of the Old Amber Aerodactyl, and that's it. It has for retreat, which is pretty cool. And with double Course Energy, Jet Draft can go for like 120. Well, that's a lot of damage counters from one double Course Energy, especially for the 90X attacker. 120 HP also pretty good. With the help of the Bursting Balloons, you can actually theoretically force your opponent to take 6 more damage counters. So in that case, Jet Draft plus Bursting Balloon can be 180 in total. In addition to that, Wobbuffet with the Bite Barricade actually can simply lock your opponent abilities, and on the other side, Tauros-GX can help a little bit with the Rage and Mad Bull GX. Oranguru is here basically for the Instruct, so you can draw cards till you have 3 in your hand. You can also use the Psych, but for 3 energies it's not worth in my opinion. Only 9 Pokemons, 45 trainer cards, and 6 energies. So 60 cards in total for this deck. I'm, in addition to that, running 1 copy of Eco Arm, so I can refresh back from my discard pile my Bursting Balloons, Flow Stones, or Fighting Fury Belts, but mainly here for the Bursting Balloons. 1 copy of Enhanced Hammer, simply because it's a tech in this build, and it can also be used multiple times with the double Puzzle of Time. 1 Escape Rope, also very good tech here. 2 pieces of the Fossil Excavation Kit. So with the Fossil Excavation Kit, you can grab 2 Old Amber Aerodactyls from your discard pile and use them again to search your deck for the Aerodactyls, of course. If you get lucky, and if on the bottom of the 7 cards if you can find Aerodactyl, you can immediately put it on the bench with the effect of the Old Amber Aerodactyl. In addition to that, I'm also running 2 copies of Nest Ball, so I can search my deck for any basic Pokemon here. It can be Oranguru, Tauros, or the Wobbuffet. 4 copies of Puzzle of Times. 1 copy of Special Charge, 1 copy of Super Rod, and in addition to that, I'm also running 4 Trainers Mails and 4 V Seekers. Basically, with the Trainers Mails, you can search this deck pretty easily for the top 4 cards and grab any trainer card you can find there. It's very important to get those Old Amber Aerodactyls and Aerodactyls in play as fast as you can. Support line is very huge, so I'm also running 1 copy of Ace Trainer because this deck can easily suffer the knockout, and if you can use the advantage of the Ace Trainer, you can also put your opponent down to 3 cards, and you can drop 6 cards with the Ace Trainer if you have more prize cards left than your opponent. So that's pretty damn good card in my opinion. Also 1 Delinquent because I'm not running a single stadium in this build. 1 copy of Hex Maniac. 1 copy of Lysander, of course. And in addition to that, I'm running also 1 copy of Professor Kukui and a Teammates, and 8 drop supporters, which 4 of them are going to be Ents, and 4 of them are going to be Professor Sycamores, of course. 9 drop supporters if you're also going to count the Ace Trainer, but Ace Trainer cannot be used until you have more prize cards left than your opponent. 6 tool cards, 3 of them are going to be Bursting Balloons, 1 Fighting Fury Belt, 2 Float Stones, and then 6 energies. 4 of them are double Course Energies, and 2 of them are Psych Energies, because we can also use Psych Energies for the Wobbuffet, and we can use the advantage of the Psych Assault with 1 Psych Energy, for example, and 1 double Course Energies. If you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them on tcgcastle.com with TCG Center 5 code. You can also get 5% discount on your first purchase. If you're also looking to trade your bulk for the upcoming Guardian Raising booster box, actually it's right now actual. You can do that worldwide available. Make sure to check my video description because it is definitely worth to do that, in my opinion. There's plenty of good cards in the Guardian Raising booster box that can be pulled, and there's a lot of value inside of the boxes. Tapu Lele, secret rare cards, and plenty other cards that's just crazy. So let's do 1 game for today's video. Unfortunately, the game is a little bit buggy. I'm not sure what is happening, but if you're looking forward to play this deck, you're not going to be able to use it properly. Basically because with the Fossil Excavation Kit, you cannot use your Old Amber Aerodactyls from your discard pile, and that's the reason why I actually lagged through the whole game, but still, it was very, very close and even till the last card and last prize card. So I hope you're gonna enjoy. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. So let's go finally to the game. So see you in the game. Alright, so time to play one game here with the Aerodactyl Wobbuffet. So let's see how this deck will perform in action. I think it's pretty cool, and I think it's also pretty good. I used to play with a couple different versions of the Aerodactyls in the past, and I must admit that I like them all. Oh, my opening hand is not the best here, but alright. Mega Gardevoir, so it's gonna be definitely hard to play against Mega Gardevoir, because Mega Guard can hit for the one-hit knockout. That's the first concern that I actually have here. But maybe I can somehow power up my Tauros, so I can use that Rage, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go with the N here. So Fighting Fury Belt, double Course Energy attachment, and one copy of N for the fresh hand of 6 new cards. Guess I can't expect more than that. And there's also 2 Old Amber Aerodactyls, so I actually have a pretty decent chance to maybe even hit one Aerodactyl on my bench. Well, the first Old Amber was unsuccessful, and the second one, yep, also pretty bad. Alright, so looks like I'm just gonna pass my turn here. Passing my turn and letting my opponent to play. So at least I can attack for 70 with my Horde attack, maybe even 90 with Professor Kukui. So hitting for 90, it's really decent amount of the damage, to be honest. That's a decent damage for sure. So hitting for 90, it's pretty good. And there is one copy of N for my opponent. So looks like I'm gonna get 6 new cards here, and there's a Nest Ball. There is another N, also Fossil Excavation Kit. Alright, basically with the Fossil Excavation Kit I can grab 2 Old Ambers from my discard pile and play them again. It looks like this is just gonna be a retreat down to Xerneas and pass. Yep, that's the case. So let's first go with the one Nest Ball here. And it's gonna be for the Oranguru. After that, I'm gonna play my Fossil Excavation Kit. What? Put 2 in any combination of Helix Fossil Doom, Fossil Kabuto, or Old Amber Aerodactyl cards from your discard pile into your hand. Sorry, there are no valid cards to select. Click done to continue. You gotta be kidding me here. I have 2 Old Amber Aerodactyls in my discard pile and I cannot take them in my hand. What the heck was that? Okay, I don't know why, but every time when I play something, this shitty game needs to ruin my day. And that actually happened right now, so not sure what to tell about that. Because this is pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty damn bad. I'm just gonna go with my Horde attack for 70 and that's gonna be it. What the heck? What the heck? I mean, I have 2 Old Amber Aerodactyls. I have Fossil Excavation Kit. Put 2 in any combination. Old Amber Aerodactyl cards from your discard pile into your hand. What the heck is this? It's Old Amber Aerodactyl. Never mind. Never mind. You can't expect too much from this game. Alright, so let's back to the business. There's a town map. Alright, fair enough. Another fairy energy. And this looks like a geomancy. I must admit that actually Fighting Fury Belt as the top deck on my Tauros saves the day, because I can simply go for 70 twice and be able to one-hit knock on my opponent Xerneas, which is a big advantage for me in my opinion. Especially with the Delinquent in my hand. I can also knock out his Xerneas and maybe even put him without cards in his hand. That can definitely be devastating turn for my opponent. But there is one copy of Shaman EX. And looking at that, Shaman means that I can simply pull, you know, 2 prize knockout with the 1-hit knockout, of course with the Jet Draft, which is so sweet. Of course, Aerodactyl, it's gonna be weak onto the lighting. Oh, there's a Xerneas break. That's 150. Right now I'm gonna be short for like a 10. Still I can pull something like, yeah, that Xerneas break actually saves the day for my opponent. Lysander, Professor Kukui, any of these 2 cards can work for me for sure. But yeah, he's definitely gonna have that extra turn for the setup here, which is gonna be very crucial because he's probably gonna be able to go for the 1-hit knockout against my Tauros with his Mega Gardevoir. You gotta be kidding me that this is gonna happen here. Well, I guess I don't have too many options than just go with, for now, with 1 Delinquent. I'm gonna go with 1 Delinquent just because I want to discard some of the cards from my opponent's hand. I might just force him to discard a couple energies or something like that. At least, yeah, Lysander Ultra Ball, and I think it was a Skyla, not 100% sure. Anyways, is it worth to play Puzzle of Time? For now, nope. I'm not gonna play Puzzle of Time yet. I'm just gonna use my Horde Attack once again for 70. And right now he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energies in play. With 5 energies, he can use Brilliant Arrow for like 150, which is not even close for the knockout. He needs 220. So he basically needs 8 energies in play. And that was also Professor Sycamore, so at least I forced my opponent to discard VA Seeker and Lysander, which is in my opinion pretty good play, especially if he's not going to have right now energy in his hand. But still I can also use another VA Seeker for another round of the Delinquent, which I'm also thinking here, especially if he misses energy attachment with the Max Elixir, and if he possibly goes down to 3 cards in his hand, but I think that's not going to happen. I think this is just going to be another Geomancy for 2 more energies, and after that he will have enough resources. Oh, there we go with the Ultra Ball, so I might hit a jackpot here with another V Seeker Delinquent, especially if he don't take Shaman, if he just grabs another Xerneas break here. Maybe even another Gardevoir, so I'm definitely happy with this move right now, because if he uses Geomancy and if he just stays with 2 cards in his hand, after the knockout he will have only 6 energies in play, which means he can literally go for like 180 and he will depend on the top deck. And that's definitely not good for my opponent, because he's gonna be short for like tons of damage for the knockout, where on the other side I can go with my Rage for 210, which is gonna be enough for the 1-hit knockout. And he probably didn't expect something like that. So at the end this turns out to be pretty good. So definitely gonna play another V Seeker for a Delinquent here. No doubt about it. So the mystery card in my opponent's hand was probably support a card for draw. Probably something like a Sycamore. Maybe even the V Seeker. Anyway, any card that it is, not good for my opponent. And it was Professor Kukui. Alright. Time to play my Puzzle of Time right now. I think I'm fine for now. I think I'm just perfectly fine. I'm just gonna use my Horde Attack, knocks out my opponent's Xerneas break, and force him to attack for like 180, which he probably don't want to do, because I can then just respond with my Rage for like 210, and that's gonna be 1-hit knockout against his Mega Gardevoir. So the top deck card is who knows what. He definitely needs... Oh, it was a Xerneas break. So he definitely needs 2 more energies for the 1-hit knockout. Oh no. So Brilliant Arrow, 180. That's just perfectly fine for me. There's an S-Ball sitting in my hand. Of course, it's going to be for 1 Wobbuffet. After that, we'll just play that Trainer's Mail, which will allow me to take piece of puzzle. And yeah, I think I think right now is just perfect time to use two cards from my disco pile and to grab something like double Old Amber Aerodactyl. Yeah, pretty much. I really want to get opportunity to set up one of my Aerodactyls in play, but looks like that's not gonna happen. No way. Oh, finally. First Aerodactyl for me in play, and after that one Sycamore for 7. Oh, look at this. Bursting Balloon. That's pretty nice. And another Old Amber. Nope. Yeah. Okay. I didn't play Super Rod. 210. But I actually didn't play Super Rod simply because I want to recycle back my Tauros also into my deck so I can have it once again. Right now, my opponent can go for the one-hit knockout. All he really needs is 9 damage counters with... he have 9 damage counters available to do with Mega Guardy. And basically, he needs only 4 damage counters. So Sky Return with Professor Kukui or Fighting Fury Belt will also be enough. But no sign of, of the double course energies in my opponent deck, that's for sure. So he can go for like 90. And he just tops deck another Mega God of War. But at least he can drop 2 prize cards right now, and probably that's gonna be something like a Super Rod and N. Probably Super Rod and N. I think it's gonna be Super Rod and N. Personally, I would go with the Super Rod and N, just because you can recycle back some important cards like the energy cards. Yeah, Super Rod and N. Choose your new active Pokemon. Oh, no way. No way, the game just stocks. Oh, okay, we are back. It's gonna be... Oh no, Oranguru! Come on. You see, right now I actually did a mistake, but luckily I have Escape Rope in my hand, so it's gonna be just fine. God damn it, this game for today. Yeah, I'm gonna play my Escape Rope. But more than that, yeah, I wish I had my double course energy in my hand, because that would be basically for the knockout against his Shaman. Alright, so many problems. Do I have maybe teammates? No sign of the teammates. Yeah, it's definitely time for Professor Sycamore. Because first things first, I need to pull... Okay, there are actually a couple floatstones in my hand. Let's see. Old Amber Aerodactyl will be for 1 more Aerodactyl on my bench, which is very important. Then I'm gonna use my double course energy, and then I'm gonna just use my Jet Draft, which will be for 120. The good thing is that... Oh, what the heck is this? It's X on his Gardevoir Spirit Link. Never mind, didn't notice that earlier. Even if he can knocks out right now, in this case, my Aerodactyl, I can always promote my Wobbuffet, and with my Psych Assault I can strike for like 130. And that's gonna be more than enough for the one-hit knockout again against his Mega Gardevoir. And all I need after that is double course energy with 1 copy of Lysander. But things are gonna change a little bit here, because he just managed to find a Fairy Garden. He can retreat for free down to his Mega Guardy. Alright, that's it. 6 damage counters. For now, of course, I'm gonna promote Aerodactyl first. Then I'm gonna play my Floatstone. And basically, after that Floatstone, it's time to play Piece of Puzzle to see the next 3 cards. I have V-Seeker, Aerodactyl, and Tauros available. None of these cards are good. V-Seeker, Tauros, and Aerodactyl. I can strike with my Psych Assault for a decent amount of damage counters here. Plus I can drop 2 cards with my... Well, how many V-Seekers did I play? It's 2 of them. Anyway, I need piece of puzzle. I need Bursting Balloon, actually, not a piece of puzzle. Let's see. Sycamore for 7, and yeah, very close, but not enough. And again, I can play Fossil Excavation Kit, but I can't take the Old Ambers into my hand. Not sure why is that happening. What the heck is going on here? Alright, so I still didn't use my Mad Bull GX, but I also didn't find what I was looking for, and I was looking for the Bursting Balloon here. So striking for 120, if there was a Bursting Balloon that would be the GG, but yeah, it wasn't. Anyways, 120, more than enough for the knockout, but after that, what's gonna happen after that? I'm gonna knock out his Mega Gardevoir, that's for sure. And basically after that, I'm gonna need... Yeah, let me see something. Double Core's energy times 2, Special Charge is discarded. I don't even know if I have Double Core's energy card left, which is just a nightmare in this case. Oh, I have one of them. And I also have that Bursting Balloon available. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna grab both of these cards. Time to retreat. And time to attack with my Tauros. I can go with the Horn. Attack for 60, and basically I can knock out his Mega Gardevoir. I didn't want to take the risk here, to be honest, with my promoting my Wobbuffet in the front and attacking with my Wobbuffet, simply because I don't know. If I did that, and if he had maybe energy and Mega Turbo or Max Elixir, he could go for like 120 and knocks out my Wobbuffet, and that would be it, literally. So right now, basically, there's a V-Seeker, so if it's gonna be for the Lysander down to my Oranguru, then probably that's gonna be it. Because I cannot retreat, but it's V-Seeker for N. And if he ends me down to 1, and if he ends him down to 2... that's not bad, because he can use Geomancy, of course, and he can power up some energies, but it will take a little bit until he... Yeah, I discarded too many resources, plus Fossil Excavation Kit didn't work, not sure why, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energies already. There's 5 energies already for my opponent in play. I can get access to my V-Seeker. So that's the first card that I actually need here. A V-Seeker. And the second one is a Bursting Balloon. So I need both of these cards. Which I'm gonna grab. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab Bursting Balloon here, and I'm gonna attach it to my Tauros, and basically I'm gonna play Instruct, and if I get lucky for the V-Seeker, I can at least take drop here. Not gonna happen. Come on. It's not gonna happen. So, I can Horn attack, and if my opponent have energy in his hand, he can go for like 180, and that's it. Because there's also Fairy Garden in play. I should take better V-Seeker for a Delinquent and Delinquent Stadium from play, and force him to have 2 energies for retreat. Instead, right now he can just go for like 180 and hit for the knockout. So there's a V-Seeker, which is gonna be 4. It really doesn't matter. There's 6 energies in play.